W. Bush said, I listened to a different father. Those are the things that get played again and again and again. And that's not what the president meant. I understood it, but they didn't. When, he apologized immediately. When President Bush said crusade at the very beginning, that's still the first thing out of a mullah's mouth in Pakistan. Still. And there's not much room for forgiveness when it seems like all we do is beat up Afghanistan, beat up Iraq, and we're always my Israel right or wrong in the Middle East. So it's a perception thing, and it's very difficult to overcome. And the only way to overcome it is to be very clear in how we articulate the very best of our faith such that it is understood and relevant to them. We have a program, and I didn't show this, by the way, because it's not, I don't want it getting out, because if there are pictures we're seeing, then they might be in trouble. But we have a program of about 16 to 20 students in Banu. Banu is in the southwest corner of the Northwest Frontier Province on the border with Waziristan. We actually have 2 cohorts of students that we're funding. And what we've done there in terms of religious freedom, right? We're not using words like democracy and human rights and religious freedom because that has the guise of American empire and you just want influence over me. But we went in there, we had these relationships, and we're paying for their education in a part of the world where 40% of the country, that region, lives below the poverty line. There's a 26% literacy rate and 3% literacy rate among women. And we're saying, we love you so much and unconditionally, we're going to pay for 45 to 75% of each student's tuition. Our only stipulation is that you include women and minorities, Christian. There's 1 Christian out of 20 because the percentages are so small. And we ask that you have a course among your students about tolerance. And we call that the Ummah in global society. The Ummah is an Arabic word for the worldwide body of Muslim believers, not unlike body of Christ in the global communion. So they have their words and their understanding. They respect us for who we are because we're trying to serve them, and a different signal is sent. And I think that's the way you overcome the basic perceptions that come across on CNN and Fox. And let me tell you something. I don't care where you are politically, left or right, CNN or Fox. It is the worst news coverage of international things that is out there. Nuance does not exist. There are notable exceptions in some reporters. But that hurts us more than anything because they keep playing the same thing over and over again and confirm that, all Americans are Christian and evangelical and losers. And we need smart, articulate, nuanced Christian and evangelical voices saying, I look at every opportunity out there as a chance and a dare to love. It's not what you do if God is sovereign, it's how you do it. And to take advantage of the gifts and skills He's given you to do something in a way that reflects the glory of God. Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming.
Where do we go?